Okay, welcome back to What If. Honestly, I don't even know what the title is going to be, but I'm just going to tell you something. It's going to be really difficult what I'm about to say. Got it? Okay, so try understanding me the best as you can. Alright, so Deku's gonna have a quirk. Deku's gonna be able to switch reality. So let's say a certain nuke went off on Tokyo, right? Let's say that they had an underground nuke. And let's say that accidentally went off. It destroyed half of it, leaving a crater. Big one. Deku would be able to switch the whole timeline in reality. Deku would make it where the nuke never went off, or where the nuke never existed, or the type of nuke never existed. He can make it where the whole world never existed, or the galaxy. He can basically erase anything. Alright? So let's say that Deku saw this limited edition All My Figure, right? And let's say he wanted it. But Inko didn't want to waste money on something that was so expensive. Yeah, sure. Let's go with expensive. So Inko never got that certain thing for Deku or Izuku. Let's say that Izuku wanted to really have it. Deku would switch reality, where Inko had the money to buy the limited time All My Figure that Deku wanted. And let's say that Inko had gotten in a car accident, right? And this is just possibilities that I'm trying to explain. So let's say that Inko got in a car accident and she had passed away. Deku would be really upset, but he would switch reality, where instead of Inko dying, it would be the other person that she crashed into, or the person that crashed into Inko would be the one dead. He can switch reality like that, polar opposite. So let's say someone have gotten into a villain attack. What ended up them, or which had the person that ended up in the villain attack dead. So Deku could switch reality where the person never died, but instead the villain would die. It's really hard to understand. Really hard to understand. My head's so hurt, honestly. Just thinking about this makes my head on my words and head hurt. Okay, let's start with the water. We begin where a little boy is born. By the way, sorry if you can hear music in the background. Okay. So we start off where a little boy was getting born. His name is Izuku Midoriya. Inko would go back to their apartment. Let's see, Izuku... No, wait. Okay. Now, I'm going to be changing a few things with the whole story. Alright? I'm going to be changing a whole lot of things. Got it? Alrighty. Deku. Alright. This deck is going to be looking like regular Deku that we see in the anime. Inko's whole personality is going to be changing. Inko was quite upset that... Hold on, how do you say... No, never mind. Inko was upset that Izuku wasn't born with a quirk, because he didn't show any signs of a quirk. And let's say that this timeline, when babies were born, they would show some type of sign of a quirk. Maybe a glow, or maybe their skin tone would be glowing, or maybe the eyes would glow. But that sort of thing never happened to Deku, right? So Deku would let's say it was 2 years old, right? Deku could... Sorry, how to go? Deku would be able to stand Inko, what she's saying. Let's say that Inko came back with someone. Alright? Let's say that Inko found a new boyfriend, husband, right? But we're not even gonna name the guy. So let's say that Inko and the person got married. And they would have a normal house. Just a normal house, nothing special. Deku, or no, Deku wouldn't be so happy. Izuku wouldn't be happy. Because every single time that Inko would be gone off to work, Deku's so-called new dad would beat him and harass him. And sometimes when it's... And I should really have a name for it. Okay, give me a minute. Alright, I just thought of a name. Hirashi. Yeah, let's call him Hirashi. So, let's say that Inko and Hirashi have work, but they go on different days to work. So let's say that Hirashi got fired due to the lack of being on drunk or alcohol influence. So he got fired and proceeded to drink more at home. Then he took out his anger on Inko and Izuku. But let's say Inko got more furious, so she also took out her anger on Izuku. So Izuku keep on coming with bruises. Right? So let's say that Izuku is now 3. He doesn't talk to his parents at all. Matter of fact, the only person that he talks to is himself. So one time Deku is in his room, he's overhearing the conversation, and then when he hears about the lottery. And Inko had originally bought a lottery ticket. And she got close to winning. So the last digit was 6, and she had 5. So Izuku kind of knew what the lottery is. So that's when Izuku understood what his card was. Because let's say a certain time where Deku wished that, or Deku wanted to have some new clothes, right? Let's say that he saw something that looked nice, like something like a new pair of shoes. So let's say that Deku wanted it, but they never ended up getting it for him. So Deku would switch reality. Deku would have wanted to be in a new world where he did get the shoes, and that's what exactly happened. Deku changed his whole timeline, his reality, his future, destiny, his past, and everything. Where he did get the new shoes. Now it's really hard to understand. But let's say that yeah. Deku would be able to... Okay, let me try to explain this again. So Deku, when he wishes for something, he will get it. So for example, let's say that Deku wishes that the world would be more land instead of a lot of water. So the next morning they would find and the next morning Deku would find out on the news. Well, no, Deku would wake up where there's a lot more land than water. Obviously, half the earth has turned into land, pure ground. So half of the earth is now. Half of the earth could be land and other half water. If Deku wanted it. So he could twist every little detail. Honestly, might as well just give. Yeah, so he basically can do anything that he wants. He basically change anything. Now, So he can change reality, his destiny, someone's future, blah blah blah. He can change anything. So I also might make this what if called What If Deku had the ability to change anything in the world. So yeah, I might name that the title. Depends. Okay, so let's keep on going on with what if. So Deku would get the new pair of shoes. Deku would keep going out. Deku would wander around his town. That's when he goes into a convenience store, and that's when he has $3. Now he didn't steal $2, he didn't steal anything from this Inko or his new dad. Deku didn't steal anything. Deku simply just wished to find money. And so Deku found $3 laying on the floor. So Deku picked it up. Now I'm not sure this is I'm not even sure. So Deku saw a lottery ticket. So let's say that Deku wished to get a lottery ticket. Or he wanted one. So Deku would switch. Deku would switch reality where people that are older than 2 are able to get a lottery ticket. And they don't need to pay. So Deku did get a lottery ticket. And that's when he's sitting at home listening to the numbers because Inko don't know that he got a lottery ticket. And let's say that he was able to get, let's say the winner of this lottery would get $3 billion. Yeah, $3 billion. Deku might end up getting the lottery. So Deku would keep it in nice condition. And then the next morning, Deku simply went to the convenience store. That's when he got the money. It was all in 2 suitcases. They cramped it up in all in 2 big suitcases. So Zuko took it all back home. Let's see. Zuko kept it from his parents. Zuko lied to his parents saying that he did get a lottery ticket, but they weren't the matching numbers. Since they found a lottery ticket. But they noticed that it was the same ticket, the same numbers and digits as same numbers as the last one that happened yesterday night. But that's when Deku said that they're from the last lottery. That was about 2 weeks ago. Right. So let's do a time skip. Deku is 3 at this time. He is really, really high intelligent. Let's do a time skip of 10 years right now. Yeah, let's do 10 years. Yeah, 10 years. 10 years. Deku's not 13. He would be registered in a teenager where I live. Yeah. Deku would be 13. So that's when Deku would go look for a house. I want to say that there was an open house. Right? Hey, hold on. Let me quickly look for an image of a house. Be right back. Alright, I am back. I found the image. There you go. Yeah, so that's the house that Deku is currently in. That's when he straight up says how much is the house. The person says about $2,000. Deku hands him the cash. So Deku kind of gets new furniture and everything else. So Deku is now living in the house. Inko, and well, his his new dad simply just thought he disappeared. So that's when Izuku decided to switch his whole name. So now Izuku switched his name to Deku Midoriya. So that's when Deku kind of simply wished for more quirks, like more quirks that can be helpful. So Deku simply wakes up with a bunch of new quirks. For example, he can control room temperature. He can control anything. He can control metal, anything. He has the ability to do anything. And if you remember from one of my what ifs, or if what if Deku had infinite quirks, Deku has that. Deku has infinite quirks, some that he doesn't even know about. They're just waiting for him to unlock. So yeah, Deku is simply overpowered now. So Deku just simply switches his name. That's when Deku goes out. He's just walking around until he hears a cry for help. He hears a scream. That's when he hears a girl says, "Get off of me." And that's when Deku sees a guy with a knife trying to rob a girl. So Deku simply just try. Deku simply just makes up a gun. That's when Deku made a gun appear. Right? Alright. Deku had made a gun appear. So Deku shot the gun. The guy ran. Because it's just the guy only has a prop gun, not a real gun. So the guy just runs. Deku simply just puts the gun away. Or destroys it. You know, I just thought of a what if right now. Double upload. Okay. So Deku gets the purse and he gives it to the girl. And then Deku just simply walks away. The girl was about to say thank you until Deku just simply walks away. Or teleports away. And I'll say this is where I'm going to be leaving the what if off. Again, the short between my other ones that are 30 or 40 minutes long. But I will be posting another new what if. So I'm basically going to re-upload. So yeah, I'll be leaving this off here and get